I've begun with 2 artboards, and next I want to draw a column of stars. I've made sure that my fill color is a gradient. I chose gradient in the middle, and my stroke color is black. A solid color stroke. And over here I can also change my stroke to be about 4 pixels wide. So in the appearance panel, my fill is a gradient and my stroke is black 4 points. I can hold the Shift key to draw a perfectly square star, and I can place that here. Next I want to draw another star, but with 1 additional point. As I begin to draw the star, I'm going to left click on my mouse and press the up arrow to add another point. In a moment we'll align these. I can go to my star again, hold my Shift key to make sure it's perfect, and then I can add a up arrow to make this one have even more points. I want to align these, so I can click and drag through all to select them in my bounding box. Under Properties, I can go to the Align panel and do a horizontal center align. Control Z to undo. Or I could go to Object, Align, and choose Horizontal Center. Next I want to use the swatches library with the gradients to fill these in. Window, Swatches. In the bottom left I can click my library, and I'm going to go through with the gradients. To be able to see these better, so here's my library. I can click in the top right corner and I can change this to show a large thumbnail view of the gradients. I could also choose to do a large list view that will list all of the different gradients. Notice this is not in alphabetical order. If I wanted to do that, I could go and click Sort by Name as well. I'm going to arrow through to the Color Combinations library, but I'm going to go back to the large thumbnail view. To apply, I simply click the star. Okay. I did this one wrong on purpose for you to see. So I'm going to do my Control Z here. So I want to make sure when I click over here, I want to make sure I can swap that so I have the fill color above the stroke color. Now I can simply go and choose each of my star shapes and choose one of the preset gradients from the color combination category of the swatches. Next I want to duplicate. So I'm going to select all of my stars. I can hold the Alt key down and drag across, and that will duplicate the stars. Now inside each of the stars, I want to change the gradient to be radial. And there are several ways I can do this. I can click on my fill color, and right here I can choose a radial gradient. Another way I can do that with my selection arrow, Window, Gradient. And I can simply choose Radial in the middle. Now I want to duplicate this one more time. From here I can even do Edit Copy, Edit Paste. Drag these over. I can click inside the shape, and then I can click on the gradient tool, and then I will see the gradient annotator, and that will allow me to adjust more of the angle position and the spread of the gradient for your designs, and you can also adjust or edit any of the colors. If I want to draw a star with long pointy arms, I can go to my star tool again, And as I'm drawing, I'm going to hold down my mouse click. I'll make a few less pointers. And then I can hold the control key, and that will allow me to make a one similar to a starfish with long pointy arms. Okay. So just to draw a regular star tool, I can do a star like that, but then I can also hold the Alt key for straighter arms. So I can click my star tool and just draw a star. But if I decide to hold the Alt key down as I'm drawing, that will make the points a little bit longer. Finally, the last way that we can also draw a star is with the star tool selected. We can just click once on the artboard, and then our star dialog box will appear. Once you join the long pointy arms, your system may get set for that by default. So the easy way to do that is just to go back and make the radius, let's say 2 inches, and the second one 1 inch, and that will be the default setup, so then it will appear a regular star. Thanks again for listening to another tutorial from Southern Lee High School, and don't forget to hit subscribe.